We touched down on Brimstone 3 days ago. The sky was still the same soot-choked red, and the gravity still felt like a punch in the gut. But the Leopard's bank account was heavier than a Steincracker assault mech. We were rich, we were famous, and we were home. I figured once we cleared the airlock, the spectacle would be over. I thought we'd go back to being the gritty professional scrap rats everyone feared. But as I walked into the main hangar bay, I realized the crew had other plans for our legacy. Turns out, once you become a galactic icon, your crew never lets you forget it. The soot of the Brimstone was a welcome sight after the glare of the tournament's gold light. The Leopard was quiet, the engines were low as we settled back into the Mercenary flow. I walked through the airlock, I walked through the door, ready to stand on the industrial floor. But the crew was all gathered, they were waiting in line with a look in their eyes that was purely divine. Hammer was grinning, Spark was as well, with a secret that none of them wanted to tell. Welcome home, Captain, they said with a cheer. We've got a new project for the ransom to hear. They stepped to the side, they opened the way to the center of the bay where the Orion would stay. And there on the wall in a high gloss glow was the biggest damn picture in the sector-wide show. 20 feet high in a frame made of lead with a Starner gold title at the top of the head. The bear and the bull, the headline screamed out, clearing the path of the mercenary doubt. It was me in the suit with my chest in the glare, dipping Elena in the ballroom air. The ballistic beauty and the shirtless command, the finest damn pin-up in the whole of the land. I stood there in silence, I stood there in shock as the ransom's logic began to unlock. I looked at Elena, expecting a frown, thinking she'd want to tear the whole banner down. But she just laughed, a Steiner-born grace, with a look of pure pride on her virtual face. I think it adds pizzazz, she said with a wink, and it gives the new recruits something to think. Oh, with the Hangar, pin up the legend in ink, watching the Mercenary fortune and legacy link. I'm losing my shirt, but I'm keeping the spark, lighting a fire in the middle of the dark, with a bolt and a chain, with a gear and the rust, building a legend out of gravity and trust. We've got the tonnage and we've got the pride, with the hole in a sphere on a heavyweight ride. So, that's how it ends. We went into that tournament to find some C-bills, and we came out with a brand. The spectacle closet is permanent now. Every time I walk into my own hangar, I have to see myself dipping Elena in a nude dress. Well, I look like I'm auditioning for a recruitment poster. But then I look at the new mechs, the Happy Crew, and the way the Warren's ransom name makes people sit up and take notice. And I realize I trade 1,000 shirts for a legacy like this. So, that's the tour. We came back with the silver, the C-bills, and a reputation that's probably gonna haunt me until the heat death of the universe. But before we head back out into the black for the next contract,